guys, this is Granzilla, and I just finished a little project to show you how little it is. There's my hand. And this is Mobius Monsters of the Movie 1/12 scale plastic snap together custom builder kit from the movie The Mighty Kogar, which is this. And it had different things you could do with it to make it Bob Burns or Tracy the Gorilla. But this one is the Kong, and it came with this base, which included this plastic and a sign, King Kong sign, and so it was supposed to look like this. But I made my base a custom base because I wanted to make the Kong look a little bit more realistic and make my own base, because I like to make my own bases. But there he is with the Kong head, which was resin, and a couple pieces of logs, and there's part of a downed palm tree. I added some palm trees of my own. This Kong is made to look like a man in a suit, and it does come with a little Fey Ray in his hands, and I made him so it looks like he's kind of looking at her. But this was a pretty cheap little kit I got on eBay. I added some palm trees and some JTT ferns and different things to the base. So let's take a closer look at the base. As you can see my logs and the things I added. Different details of ferns and grass here, and different types of modeling bushes and all that. There's the fallen piece of looks like palm or something. And there's a little closer look at Kong and him looking lovingly down at Darrow. Sort of repainted the palm trees. As with most styrene kits, you got a lot of seams, and it's difficult to get rid of the seams without losing the detail, so I had to try to put some detail of my own in there. It looks a little rough, but yeah, I much prefer resin or vinyl kits as far as that goes. But the head on Kong and the arm with the girl, they actually are resin, and as well as the parts of the logs there. So that's nice. Let me tell you a little bit more about this this kit. The guy here, pictured here, Bob Burns. If there's a couple of documentaries about ape movies or ape-centered movies, and I believe he was also the one that played Tracy the Gorilla, and also Kogar, as pictured here and on the front. And many of these movies had Bob Burns as the guy playing the gorilla. It became his thing as a suit actor, basically, playing a gorilla. But I'm really glad they made a King Kong version This time I decided to paint him so that he not only looks like a man in a suit, but painted him how they usually would paint the gorillas or make the suits, kind of a grayish face, predominantly black, I would guess. I think that worked better for the realism they're trying to get in the suit. But as you can see, it's not muscular really. It looks kind of like a overweight man. So anyway, I think it's got its own charm because of it. And in comparison to a lot of the other Kong kits I have, where he looks really strong and muscular and imposing, he does look like a guy in a gorilla suit, which I just think is kind of fun. So anyway, it's a pretty small and basic kind of kit, but I'm glad I made this. It's fun to have and a good addition to my collection. Alright, again, thanks for watching my videos and for subscribing and for your comments. Appreciate them. Okay, bye.